Hello everyone, this is Thursday, August 14th, 2025. It's 10 a.m. and we have a current temperature of 20 degrees Celsius, 66 degrees Fahrenheit. Alright, so I'm down on the waterfront looking for me. I'm in a weird thing. When I walk out of here, you'll see what's going on here. It's a weird looking thing that I'm in. Okay, I'm coming out, and you'll see what kind of a thing I'm in here. Okay, that's what it looks like right there. Yeah, it's a very strange looking thing. Okay, but I do have a good vantage point up here for looking out over the waterfront. And some boats down there. I'm right beside the stairs. You know, when I walk around down here and you see the stairs that goes down into the water, I'm right beside that. There's the stairs right there. And you want to see that tower again? It's a strange thing. It's made out of mirrors and lights, and it doesn't, you don't go up in it. There is an elevator, but only the maintenance people can get up there with that. All right. Don't this look nice from right here, seeing all these three wings of this building and our Canadian flag flying in the breeze up in the top? What could be better than that, right? Okay. We're going down, down. These stairs are spaced in a funny way. You take 2 steps, and one time your left foot goes down over, next time your right one takes the next step. It's alternating. So my left goes down to the next step. Next time my right goes down to the next step. Now my left. Now my right. Weird. It looks a lot like it could rain today, but so far it's good. Nothing's raining yet. 20 degrees out. So can't complain. It'll be kind of quiet, I think, on the waterfront this morning because there's a breeze blowing and it's not freezing cold, but it's not quite where you'd like to have it either. So, well, for some people it is, but it depends on your body. Me, not so much. I'd rather have some sunshine and a little bit warmer, but it's okay. 20 degrees. That's 20 degrees, but it probably don't feel like 20. It's that's 20 degrees if there's no wind and you know they don't factor in the wind. They just tell you the temperature. So with the wind blowing on 20 degrees out here by the water, I always say it feels like about 16 maybe. That's kind of a neat little thing. Dog parking. Yes, it's going to be quiet down here this morning, but that's okay. Quiet is good. We can talk without hollering when it's quiet. Well, it's Thursday morning. One more day to go for the weekend here again.
Siri text Megan sleep.
Mm-hmm. Tomorrow is Friday. We still haven't got our car back. I hope you've been following what happened about Oh, probably 3 weeks ago now, maybe longer. Got into an accident out by Halifax shopping center. Our front bumper got ruined, and anyway, putting it through insurance, and to make things worse, these new cars all got sensors in the bumper for when you're getting close to something, it'll go beep 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 beep. Well, that got broke in the crash. That got broke, and so the body shop, the garages, put the bumper on, put a new bumper, and painted it, and all that. Then we had to go to the Nissan dealer to get this. They said to get it calibrated. I gotta turn the music off till I get by here. All right, I turn it back on now. He's turned the music off, so that's good. Oh, hopefully I can get out of here before I pick up any more of that, because I just turned it back on. Anyway, as I was saying about our car, it's been in the garage now for, I don't know, more than 3 weeks. Yeah, it's been quite a while. Been in there. They did the work to the bumper, like I said, and now there's this thing to do with the radar system. And anyway, the Nissan place said it was more than just calibrating the radar. There's something else in the steering. So here we are, sitting there without our car. We have a rental for now, but how long insurance will keep on paying for the rental, I'm not sure. But this is why, these new cars, they're just like, they're fun when you get them, and they got all these gadgets on them, and man, you get into an accident. And that was just a small accident. That wasn't a big one. That was just a guy cut me off, pulled in front of me, and then he hit his brakes. And I was just coming out onto the road, just barely not even moving that much. Might have been going 10 miles an hour. But because he pulled right in front of me and put his brakes on, by the time I put my brakes on and I ran into the back of him. So anyways, yeah, that's what happened. And all these things happened to our car because of that. Just a tiny little thing. Like we was driving it even with the bumper after it got banged up while we was waiting to get into the garage. It wasn't that bad. It wasn't like it was hanging off the car or anything. It was just, it poked a hole in it, and one of the driver light areas there got broken and all that kind of stuff. I got to sneeze, I think. Feel like I do. Maybe not. Well, it's nothing to sneeze at. Okay. There's the harbor hopper right here. Enough about my accident woes. We'll concentrate on something positive. Okay? They always say something positive comes out of everything. So I don't know. It's good. Bad things can happen, but good can come out of it. So we'll look at it that way. Maybe there's something good will come out of that. Yeah, you can see Halifax is still under construction. We got lots of construction going on here. Yeah. It looks like fall, doesn't it, with the leaves on the ground? But that's because we haven't had any rain for a while, and the leaves are dead. That's why the leaves are falling. So it looks like fall, but it's not fall. It's not yet. I mean, we're not too far from it, but it's not yet. I gotta push my button here so I can get across the road. trucks or buses. That I think it's a hotel down in there. I think it's a hotel, condominiums and hotel, I believe. Anyways, I'm on a steep hill coming up, as it is everywhere in Halifax. We'll go this way. We're on Hollis Street, which I've been on a few times. It takes you right down into the south end down. And you can go. It can take you right down to the container terminal. But I'm not going there today. And I'm not going to Point Pleasant Park. It's a little bit of water in the air, not much. But it could break into a big rain yet before it's done. I didn't bring my umbrella, so if it rains too much, my video will be cut short. Yeah, kind of windy down here too. I won't cross the street here, too many cars coming. I'll wait. There's a light down here anyway, I can cross down here at the intersection. No need to cross right here. This is the trucking route for the containers. They all come down Hollis Street. Once in a while, somebody will come down Barings, and then they got a kind of awkward getting here then. But it's better to come right down Hollis. This is the route most truckers take. Yeah, there's a little tiny bit of something in the air. When I started out, I didn't feel it, but I do now. But it might be temporary. It might not amount to much. All right, let's just continue right on down Hollis Street. I hardly ever do that, walk all the way down Hollis Street, but let's do that. Yeah, there's a little bit of a breeze blowing here. Every time I have walked down Hollis Street, I've been on that side of the street, and you can't really see the buildings, so all you can see is this ugly thing over here. So if you on this side, you can see all the nice architecture and nice buildings that's here, which I find them very nice. The old houses, especially like that one right there. There's still a lot of them left. A lot of them got torn down to make room for newer buildings, but some of them are still there, and they'll be there for a long time. Once they get designated as a heritage site, they're going to be around for a while. This would be an old building. It might very well be a heritage site. We'll see if there's a plaque on the door. Yes, there is right here. I wouldn't be surprised. Not always on the door. Right there, there's the sign says it's a heritage building. That means you can't tear it down. Even if you want to, if you want to, you can't. You're not allowed. You have to go through a lot of hoops to tear down a heritage building. I won't say it's impossible, but more than likely it's going to be impossible. Raining more, picking up a little more rain. I should have brought my umbrella today, but I thought, there's a chance of it raining, but no sense carrying my umbrella around. Now look, that's going to turn green the other way. But I don't want to walk over there bumping all those kids, so I'm going to stay here. I think I can jaywalk and get across here. There we go. Before the other cars come. Yeah, I don't want to run into a big lineup of school children. Apartments available right there. I'm not saying they're cheap. This is a desired area of town now. One time it was like a working people's, well, they still is, but if you're gonna rent down here, it's gonna cost you. I don't know how much water I can get on my phone before it don't work anymore, but I think I'm all right for now. Just turn it around to see how much water is on it. No, it's okay. Just a drop or two, that's okay. Yeah, it's not really pouring rain, it's just sprinkling in a little bit. And right at the moment, it stopped. All you had to do was talk about it. We shamed it, now it won't rain. What do you think? Is that working? I don't know. Okay, across the street. Across the street. And we are on Morris Street, which I've been on before a few times. But I guess we can walk up Morris if we want to. Well, we'll wind up over on Spring Garden Road after a little bit. Well, I had a great day yesterday met up with my friends from British Columbia. They come from Nanaimo, British Columbia. And they came down here to spend a week, and they stayed at the Roy Nelson Hotel. I met up with them yesterday. We had a great time walking around the park, and they come down here. I think we've met them once a long time ago when they came down. Then we met them a year ago, I think. And now we met them this year. My wife couldn't because she was working, but the last time she did. She did meet up with them on Saturday. But they're going back today. So I didn't make a video yesterday. I hung out with them. And very, very wonderful people. And then we had a good time. Had a good time walking around. Went to the park. And I go to the park all the time because I know a lot about things in the park. So I spent how's the word I'm looking for? I parted them with some of my knowledge, passed it along, some of my knowledge on the park. And we had a great time. We had a lot of fun. We are planning on going to Vancouver next year. So I said maybe we'll run into them out there next year when we go to Vancouver. Plan to go for a holiday to Vancouver. The flights going to the States must be pretty empty on the plane. Because nobody wants to go there right now. And I don't blame them. I don't blame them. It never was like that before Trump. Trump's just, I don't know, he's something wrong with him. I don't know what his problem is, but no sense trying to figure him out. He's too complicated to figure out why he does these horrible things. I don't know. My video was quite long yesterday. This one here might not be so long. Depends on the rain. If it don't rain too much, I might be okay. It's kind of coming and going. It'll spit a little bit and then it'll stop. So all I can say, hopefully it won't mount anything. So we are in the south end of Halifax right now. The thing about Halifax, it's small enough. You can walk from the south end to the north end. Now, the east side to the west might take a little longer, but north to south, south to north, that's quite easily done if you can walk at all. Okay, Birmingham Street, we'll keep on going for now. I think I was on Birmingham the other day, so I don't want to take it again today. It's a beautiful street, but I want to go take one that we haven't been on so well. If I get out here, I'll be able to see the buildings a little better as I walk by instead of standing close to the building. These are nice right here. Beautiful, beautiful, nice looking buildings. I had to come in a little bit because I'm meeting somebody here on the sidewalk. I gotta give him a room. There, now we'll go back out. Dresden Row, right here, the street ends. Well, at least no music playing. Well, the radio was going, but there wasn't any music, so that's good. For anybody who doesn't know, you have to be really careful on when you're making YouTube videos that you don't get any copyrighted material, because you get I never got a strike, I don't think, for that, but usually, if it's just a little bit, but you picked up a little too much, and it's obvious that you're not trying to copy that song, it just was noise on the street. If you get too much of it, then what happens is you don't get any credit for that video. To a guy like me that's I don't have thousands of viewers every week. I'm in the hundreds maybe, but not thousands. Like some YouTubers, like in Toronto, Montreal, and places like that, you get a lot more people watching your videos than they do You know, maybe somebody a lot of people maybe in Toronto don't care about Halifax. I don't know. But the other way around, a lot of people in Halifax probably like to watch the Toronto videos too. I do. I watch Montreal videos, Toronto videos, Vancouver videos, New York videos, all kinds of places. Los Angeles. There's one guy on a bicycle in Los Angeles. I really like watching him. He goes in all kinds of places where he could get himself in trouble, and but he takes off on his bike, goes down little alleyways, and he knows the city really well. I get a kick out of watching him. So. And some people like watching my videos. I don't blame them there. They're getting the best, right? Yeah. Coming up to Clyde Street, and the next street will be Spring Garden Road, which I'm not sure. We'll see how long have I been going here? I've only been going 20 minutes. That's not long. We got to get at least another 20 on this. But I might break it in two pieces because I need to go to a washroom, and I'm not going to be able to keep going another 20 minutes. I don't think. What happened was I sat into Tim Hortons and had a coffee, and now what goes in must come out. So I know where there's a nice washroom to go to. And there's a building up here that's like a little mall. It's called Park Lane. Just a tiny mall, but they have public washrooms in there. So that's probably where I will go. Cowboy bar. No thanks. I don't, just the sound of that's enough to. This guy thinks he can turn around with that truck. Whoa, I don't think so. Oh, he's gonna knock that motorcycle over just to shore. Is anything? I'm gonna. He can't do that. He can't turn the. Oh, he's going up on the sidewalk now. Oh man, this is bad. Yeah, this is bad. You better not knock that motorbike down because I'll have him on video if he does. Oh my, yeah. That's, yeah. Okay. I think he's doing the delivery there, but that was close. I will put it right on my video if he hits that bike and drives away. Park Lane, right across the road. That's where I go to the washroom. Okay, I'm gonna turn off my video right here at the crosswalk, and we'll pick it up where I'm leaving off, okay? Okay, folks, I'm back. Sitting out here on Spring Garden Road, taking it easy. A little bit of rain still in the air, so. But I want to finish this video today anyway. I don't want to put it off too long. You never know, the rain could get a lot worse. So we'll take the crosswalk here, go across the street, I think. Then all right, let's cross the street. Okay, we'll continue on. Quite windy out right now, more so than it was at the beginning of my walk. I got a lot more wind right now. Of course, this could be my location. Not every place got the same amount of wind. Maybe we'll go through the park. That'd be all right. Right now, right? We'll go to the... I haven't done any videoing in the park for a while. Maybe I'll do that. Okay, I can walk straight through this way, which is what I'm going to do, since I have a walk sign. And then we'll walk right over there to the park after I get over here. And the traffic clears out. Wait for a chance to go past. There. Now we'll go into the park and do a little bit of a video. Somebody holding up their 10 bits to get it into a picture. Tim Hortons, number one donut shop in Canada is Tim Hortons. I won't say it's the best or not the best, but I'd say they're everywhere in Canada. Tim Hortons are everywhere. North, south, east, and west, they're everywhere in Canada. All the way over to Newfoundland, out to Vancouver Island, there's Tim Hortons everywhere. And up north, there's Tim Hortons. South, down by the border, there's Tim Hortons. It's everywhere. So it is the biggest. Tim Hortons is the biggest coffee shop in Canada. They're everywhere. Everywhere. There's no escape from Tim Hortons. Let's see how close I can get to the duck before he says, no, you can't get any closer. He's leaving. He's leaving, that's it. He's not going to let me no closer. Well, I'm in the public gardens. Halifax. One little walk through. Our summer's almost over. It won't be long. We're almost halfway through August. Kids will be going back to school in September. Man, the summer's, I don't know, it got off to a slow start. Like, June wasn't that great. It was all right, but you had to wear a jacket a lot of the time in June. And then July came along and we thought that was going to be better. It was a little better, but it wasn't that great. Till we got into August, then we got hot weather in August. But now we're almost done with our summer. Today feels a little much more cooler than it was for the last few days. Trying to rain, but it's not really mounting to too much. I don't care once I get my video done. It can rain all at once, and once I get done with my video, but I want to get my video done before it rains too much. This is pretty cool. I'm just going to show you. On the plaque, it says there's 3 statues and there's 6 flower pots. So I'm going to go back this way. I'm going to show you all the 3 statues and then the flower pots. I think I might have showed the statues one day, but I didn't actually go back and count the flower pots. But the little plaque says there's 6 flower pots and 3 statues. Okay, so one of the statues is right over there. Okay, on that pedestal. I won't walk all the way over. And the other 2 are right here, which you can see. One in front of the gazebo, and the next one is farther down. Okay, So we're just going to walk around the gazebo and see the 6 flower pots. There's one right there. And there's number 2 coming up. And you can already see number 3, which is up here. It's pretty cool though. They tell you on the plaque it's here, then you can go look for them. This was the only green spot in the city because they still watered it. They didn't water it as much. They tried to sparingly use water, but they kept enough to keep it green. While everything was all dried out everywhere else, it was green in here, or sort of green. And there's the 4th pot. There's the 5th pot. And right on the end is the 6th one, 6 flower pot. Okay. Yeah, I can see rain in the air. It's not really affecting me really, but it comes and goes. Right now I don't see it again. I can't feel it. There's your 3rd statue right there. Nice tree. Kind of. Let's go inside. I don't know if I dare. I'll put my camera inside. Yeah, they'd probably frown on me if I went in there. The maintenance guy would be after me if I go in there. They got a lot of rules in this place, more than what you see on the you come in, walk through here, you might not think, oh, it's pretty relaxed. Well, it is. It's pretty relaxed, but there's a lot of rules. A lot of rules, and they'll be right after you if you break them. This isn't a full tour of the park. I'm just walking through here on my way. Let's see. I just gotta get enough space in to finish off my video I just made. That's really nice, that fountain right there. That's beautiful. That took a lot of work to build that. You can hear the water here a little bit. Isn't that beautiful right there? And more of those flowers over here. I see a Doberman over there. I'm not going to get too close to him. And the dogs aren't supposed to be in here. They're not allowed to be in this park. The security guard will get right after them if they see the dog. Yeah. I don't know if it's a service dog or not, but it might be. It's got some kind of thing on it. But they don't allow dogs in here, because I know one day somebody brought a dog in here and the security guard was right after him. What it is, they don't want doggy poo on the ground here. But even though you would be responsible and pick it up, they still don't want you bringing dogs in here. But I'm not going to tell them. I'll let them find out when they encounter the security guard. I'm going out through the gate right here. That's my quick walk through the park here. I never showed everything because it wasn't all about the park. I'm just out walking. Can't use the sidewalk over there. The sidewalk's closed. So we'll go down this one. Yeah, we'll go this way. Yeah, we'll have a good video before we get finished here today. Something showed up on my screen there. I don't know what it was. I didn't read it by the time I saw it. It was gone. I saw it sliding up. I don't know what it said. They let me know something, but what it was, I don't know. Yeah, they got the whole sidewalk blocked up all the way down. Must be planning some kind of work there or something. Not sure what it would be, but something did block the sidewalk off anyway. See, you can see right here before you ever go inside that dogs aren't allowed. Now, it might say something about service dogs. Okay. There it is right there. No pets, no bikes, no joggers, and no smoking. 4 rules that'll get you kicked out of the park. Okay. And it doesn't say anything about service dogs. It just says no pets. That means everything. No cats, no dogs, no hamsters. Whatever kind of pet you have, you can't bring it in. Yeah. But not my place to tell them. They might get away with it. I saw somebody with a dog one day, came in here and made all the way through the park and back out the other side and didn't encounter the security guard. So I'm not going to say nothing. I'll let them find out if they encounter him. He's very sticker for the rules too. If you break the rules, he's right on you if he sees you. Yeah. I can understand why they don't want you bringing dogs in, because dogs can be messy and not every owner picks up after their dogs. And this is they pride themselves on how neat this park is for tourists and stuff, and they just really, they go all the way for that. But they don't want anybody messing it up. And the homeless are not welcome to sleep on the grass in here. That's another thing. So one guy got kicked out of here yesterday. I saw him come in with a sleeping bag, and he looked pretty rough. He didn't look like he had a bath in a while or combed his hair for a while. He come in here with a sleeping bag and a pillow. And he laid right down on the grass in the park, man. Like a security guy wasn't long getting him up out of there. Now, he could have just gone across the street and went in Victoria Park, because it's a park, but it's not the same as this park. This one here is for tourists. The other side, you can go there if you want, but you won't see a whole lot. There's a walkway down between two sets of trees, and that's Victoria Park. Well, we might as well walk down the edge here, see what's going on. And I'll show you where I'm talking about, where the homeless guy could have probably laid down and nobody would have bothered him. But he didn't know that the other side is different. That's the Catholic school right there. That's a Sacred Heart. Sacred Heart. I think it's for young. It's a younger. It's like I don't know. Younger kids go to that school. I think I don't know what the grade are, but I would say grade 1 to grade 6, maybe something like that. You know, you got to get them into school, to your Christian schools while they're young. Get them trained, because if you wait until they're teenagers, it's too late. You've lost them. So I guess that's the idea. Get them into the religious school and get them trained while you're teaching them schoolwork. You also teach them things from the Bible and stuff like that. It don't mean they're going to stick to it when they become teenagers, but at least they've done their part. I'll show you Victoria Park down here. Maybe we'll even take a walk through it. There's nothing spectacular. They don't plant flowers and all this kind of thing. You just a bunch of trees and grass. It's about all that's down there. I don't think there's any flower things down through that park. But there's a park. It's got green grass and trees and a walkway. Yeah, we'll get down the quarter and then we'll cross. I might even cross up here because this traffic's not that bad when there's no traffic. I might be able to, but I'm going to keep walking. If I can get across, great. If I can't, then... Okay, I don't like it. There's nothing coming. There we go. It's all clear that way. It's all clear that way. Look at that. They saw me coming and cleared the road. Ontario car right there. We get a lot of people from Ontario here because a lot of folks left the Maritimes and went to Toronto and up to Ontario, got jobs. And some people stayed there, you know, they went up there in their 20s and stayed there till they retired. And some will never move back. Like me, I moved back. I worked up, I guess all told, I probably got 30 years in up there altogether, but I came back a few times, and then the last one, I was there 15 years, the last time I went up. But I actually probably had another 15 just on going up and down. Well, this is Victoria Park. Yeah, the guy could have came right in here and laid down, nobody would have bothered him. There's no guards coming in there. Oh, there's a bag of cans. Oh, it must be this guy right here. He probably picked up the bottles and cans. Yeah. There's a lot of leaves on the ground in here. Look. Look at it. It looks like fall. Could it be? Could it be the beginning of fall? I think the leaves fell off because they were dry, but they're still falling off today too. Look, a lot of them on the ground. Maybe an early fall in store for us. Or it might have been just the heat because we had no water, and we'll see. We'll see how this progresses. Usually by the time university goes in, there's some signs of fall. See, no, it's not the same kind of park. There's lots of trees. You got a walkway down through here, and there's benches, and that's where it ends. They don't have any of the stuff they have over in the other park. There is a fountain down here at the end, and that's it. Yeah, you could come down in here, and you could go over there under one of these trees and put your sleeping bag down. Nobody'd say a word. You can sleep all day there. Nobody'd say nothing. Now that guy, he's probably from out of town and didn't know the ropes. And that's what happened when you don't know the ropes. You gotta know how to get through the hoops here. Yeah. The ground's got some water on it here. I can feel it under my feet. Look at them. Leaves falling like snow out of the sky. There's a rat trap. Wonder if they caught any rat trap. They caught a squirrel. All the squirrels come in there. That wouldn't be good if they caught a squirrel in that one. Look at all the leaves on the ground in here from these trees. It feels like a fall day. With this wind blowing, it's a little on the cool side. But I didn't wear my coat. Got my shorts on, my coat, my sneakers. I'm not going to call it time for that yet. It won't be long enough. My denim jacket will be back on. Maybe before a month is up. And this street is called South Park Street. Maybe that park is South Park. I don't know. Name of that park. But anyway, it's a park, and that's all there is to it. Yeah, not much in there. Just a walkway down through trees, grass. That building's got a fitness built right into it. Well, we got a green light at least over to here. And this is I'm not sure of the street. I'll let you know as soon as I see a sign. Okay, there's no sign on that corner. Free workout on the house. Wow. How about that? That is a university residence right there. Couple of little shops in the bottom there. Exercise place and something else. Maybe I'll walk over to Queen Street and go up to the library, and I'll end my video around that area. Okay, that sounds good. And my work will be done for the day. I can do whatever I want after that. But at least I never got caught in the rain. I had a few sprinkles, but nothing too serious. Morris Street. This is Morris. We were on it on the other end when I first came up. Oh, I love these beautiful old houses. Oh. That would suit me fine to live right down here somewhere on Morris Street. I would like it. Yeah, very, very nice. These old buildings are nice. You're close to everything downtown. Teo Kevin for sale. Just, I think Queen might be maybe another block or two at the most. No more than 2 streets down. All right, we'll go. I think it's 1 or 2. It's not that far. 10 minutes we'll be there at the very most. Yeah, I don't think it's the next one. It might be the one after. Yes, what a beautiful, beautiful place this is down here. Yeah, this is Birmingham. I think the next one might be Queen, possibly. Not 100% sure about that, but possibly. Possibly it will be the next one. Yes, it is. I see the sign. Queen Street. I was right. Sometimes I'm right, sometimes I'm wrong. But I had this one right. Halifax is easy to learn your way around. It's all blocked off, like in blocks like this. But once in a while you get something a little crazy, but for a lot of it, it's all laid off like this. If you lived right downtown here and you walked around a lot, you'd know the whole downtown in probably 6 months. All right, we'll walk up to the library, which is right there. I'll walk up to the crosswalk and then we'll cross over up there. Might as well keep her rolling until we get there. We don't need a crosswalk. We just walk across. I just walk across here. What do we need a crosswalk for, right? To be safe? Oh, that little detail. I see. Oh well, that's okay. I think a lot of people just walk across the street between crosswalks. Like if your car's parked right here and you're over there, you're not going to walk up to the crosswalk and go back. Well, you might, but you just wait for till there's no cars coming and come straight across. Makes sense to me. Well, we'll make our way up to the library, and that'll be our video for today. Nice long one too. We covered quite a few steps, and I'm getting my walking in. I try to get 10,000 steps a day. I don't always do it. Like on the days I don't do a video, I don't always get my 10,000. But I did yesterday. I got lots of steps in yesterday. And I think I was up to, I'm not sure, maybe 12, maybe somewhere in that area. I got my 10,000 more and more. So, well, here's the library. Isn't this a nice modern-looking building right here? It's whoa! Somebody ran through the intersection and somebody blew the horn at him. O'Regan Hall, probably Paul O'Regan's name is on that hall. They're car dealerships, O'Regan. So they're big here in Halifax. They probably could afford to donate some money to that library and get their name posted up there on the glass. Yeah. Well, we'll go up to the library, see what's going on in there this morning. And I go in sometimes, read they got every kind of magazine in there on the rack. They're not for sale, but you can go in there and look at them. So that's what I do sometimes. And sometimes I go in there and watch the news and all this kind of stuff. Okay, well, I hope you enjoyed this video. I wanted to sign off right here. If you did, don't forget to like and subscribe. If you're not yet a subscriber, just take your finger and push on that subscribe button, and it doesn't cost anything. It'll mean the world to me. And with that, I hope you're having a really great day. Take care, be safe. I'll see you on the next video. Bye for now.